Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be drafting our basic sloper. I'm going to be using this dress form as my model, and I'm going to take 12 different measurements. I'm going to number each of them so that I can reference back to them as I'm drafting the sloper. Some of these measurements I'll be dividing by 6, others by 4, others by 2, and others I'll use as they are. I have included no ease in this sloper. I prefer to add my ease when I'm making the transformation for the garments. Next, I'm going to take a ribbon, piece of twill tape, something, and you're going to want to tie it around your natural waist. First of all, we're going to mark our side neck point. If you just follow the shoulder, I placed a pin right here at the neck. You can just mark it with a pen or with a washable marker. Measurement number 1, neck circumference. I'm not holding it too tight, just so it lies naturally. Measurement number 2, side neck point, passing through the apex to the waist. Measurement number 3, side neck point to apex. Measurement number 4, side neck point to back waist. Measurement number 5, back width. Measurement number 6, bust span from apex to apex. Measurement number 7, bust circumference. Measurement number 8, waist circumference. Measurement number 9, hip circumference. Measurement number 10, distance from waist to hip. Measurement number 11, shoulder slope. Tip of the shoulder to center front. Measurement number 12, shoulder slope. Tip of the shoulder to center back. I'm going to start by drafting the front bodice. I'm using this paper, which is specifically designed for pattern making. This ensures that my lines are perfectly straight and my angles are 90 degrees. I'm going to start by drawing a horizontal line, which will be my neckline. This L-square ruler is very useful if you don't have this paper. From this horizontal line, I'm going to square down our measurement number 2, side neck point to waist. I'm going to square it at a line. This will be our waistline. We now have an open rectangle. This is our neckline, and this is our waistline. From this point down, we are going to place measurement number 3, side neck point to apex. Square out a line. This is my bust line. I'm going to mark my apex. Measurement number 6, bust span. Whatever your bust span is, divide by 2. I'm going to come back to this line and mark my neck. Measurement number 1, neck circumference. Whatever your neck circumference is, divide by 6 plus 1 centimeter. The 1 centimeter is just a standard measurement. Now from this point down, your neck circumference, divide by 6 plus 2 centimeters. The 2 centimeters is just a standard measurement. Now using my French curve, I'm going to connect those points. Now from this point, I'm going to mark measurement number 5, back width divided by 2. Now I'm going to square down a line all the way to the bust line. Now I need to find my shoulder drop. For this, I will need measurement number 11, shoulder slope from tip of the shoulder to center front. I'm going to place my tape measure here at the waist and measure 43 centimeters, which is my measurement number 11. Now I'm going to connect this point to the neck. Now I'm going to find my arm side depth measurement. For this, I will need measurement number 5, back width divided by 2, plus our shoulder drop. I measure my shoulder drop. It's 4.8 centimeters in my case. From here on, I'm going to mark my arm side depth measurement. Square out a line. Now on this line, I'm going to mark measurement number 7, bust circumference divided by 4. Now I'm going to come to the waistline, measurement number 8, waist circumference divided by 4. Whatever this gives me, I'm going to add 3 centimeters, which will be the width of my waist dart. The 3 centimeters that I'm using as my waist dart is just a standard measurement. You can make your dart a 2 centimeters or 4 centimeters. Connect these points. I'm going to come back to my shoulder and find half point from the shoulder drop to the arm side depth line. At the halfway point, I'm going to mark 1 centimeter in. And now with my French curve, I'm going to connect these 3 points. I'm going to come back to my waistline and find half of my bust span, which is 9. Mark it. 1.5 centimeters on one side and 1.5 centimeters on the other side. This will equal 3 centimeters, the width of my dart. Bring it all the way to the apex. But when it's time to sew, I wouldn't sew all the way up. Side dart. The width of this dart is determined by the difference in measurement number 2, side neck point to waist, and measurement number 4, back side neck point to waist. In my case, the difference between the two is only 1 centimeter. Therefore, my side dart will be 1 centimeter wide. Side note, the larger the bust, the bigger the difference between the two, and therefore a wider side dart. I'm going to measure 1 centimeter and take it in the direction of my apex. Let's come back here to the waistline and place measurement number 10, distance from waist to hip. This will be my hip line. I will mark measurement number 9, hip circumference divided by 4. Connect waist to hip points. I already have the dart marked. I'm just going to extend it for 12 centimeter long. Close the dart and correct the lines if needed. Back sloper. Now the front and back will mirror each other, so since I worked the front sloper from left to right, I will work the back sloper from right to left. I draw my neckline and square down measurement number 4, side neck point to back waist. And square out a line. This will be our waistline. I'm going to mark my neck measurement number 1 divided by 6 plus 1 centimeters. The 1 centimeter is the standard measurement. From this point down, measure 2 centimeter. This is the standard measurement. Connect these points. Now from this point out, I'm going to mark measurement number 5, back width divided by 2, and square down a line. Now I'm going to place measurement number 12, shoulder slope, from tip of the shoulder to center back, from my waistline to this line that I squared down. 42 centimeters. Now connect this point to my neck. This is my shoulder drop. Now I'm going to find the arm side depth measurement, which is measurement number 5, back width divided by 2, plus my shoulder drop. So my arm side depth line is 22.3. In my case, it was the same as the front sloper, but they can be slightly different. Now I'm going to square out a line and mark measurement number 7, bust circumference divided by 4. Now I'm going to find the midpoint between shoulder drop and arm side line and mark 1 centimeter in. Connect these 3 points with my curve ruler. Now on the waistline, I'm going to find measurement number 8, waist circumference divided by 4, plus 3 centimeter for my dart. Connect waist to arm side. From the waist down, I'm going to mark measurement number 10, distance from waist to hip. Square out my hip line. Measurement number 9, hip circumference divided by 4. Now connect waist and hip. Now my dart. Now I'm going to find the midpoint of my waistline and mark 1.5 centimeters on one side and 1.5 centimeters on the other side. This will equal 3 centimeters, the width of my dart. I'm going to square up a line about 2 centimeters away from the arm side line. And from the waist down, 12 centimeters long. And this is the finished sloper.